Have you ever wondered what exactly it is that makes cancer so lethal? I didn't have the answer for that question, so I had to look it up. And what I found out was very astonishing. In fact, over 90% of cancer patients do not die from the primary tumor. They die because the cancer spreads, forming metastases. And their uninhibited growth invades multiple organs, leading to organ failure and eventually death. So the next logical question we should ask ourselves is, where do metastases come from? Metastases come from circulating tumor cells. These are cells that detach from the original tumor, they get into the blood, and it's just a matter of time before they attach somewhere else and grow into a secondary or tertiary tumor. And the sad truth is that our human body does not have the tools to get rid of those circulating tumor cells. But luckily, we as chemists, we have those tools. And today I want to show you what we came up with. It works similarly to dialysis. So imagine this is our tumor cell. And it comes out with the patient blood into our machine. And we inject a solution of magnetic nanoparticles that I happen to have with me. They attach themselves on the surface of the cancer cell. In reality, it happens a bit faster. And this passes through a magnetic separator, which is essentially a very strong magnet. And, well, what happens is, well, you can see yourself, get stuck. And as you might already have guessed, the magic lies within the magnetic nanoparticles. They consist of a magnetic core, a polymer, and an antibody that binds specifically to cancer cells. Now, at this point, you might say, well, this is interesting, but do you have some data? I'd say, hold on. We're actually lucky enough to be able to work with the University Hospital of Zurich, and we were able to test those particles on real cancer patient blood. And we were able to remove, on average, 70% of circulating tumor cells. And not only that, we tried our particles on 3 different types of cancer. And by looking at this data, I'm extremely excited to look forward to a future where we will finally be able to eradicate the major cause of cancer deaths. Thank you.
To what extent do you have to specify the filter for different types of cancer?
So we filter out cells that are from epithelial origin. These are cells that are within the blood, but since we do it extracorporeal, we can filter out any type that is from epithelial origin.
So to follow up on that question, which structure on the cancer cells do you use antibodies against?
Well, the surface protein of the cancer cell, yeah. Which one? So the antibody is called anti-EpCAM. We can talk about it later.
Thank you very much.